I worked for a long time as a counselor at different sleepaway summer camps, and which is good. I don't really like children very much, and I always liked working with the older kids. And part of the reason was that I can't take younger kids seriously. It's best exemplified by this, which is one of the worst things I've ever done in my whole life, and I still laugh about it a lot. I invented a game to play with the kids called Existential Crisis. The idea is, let's see who can give one of the kids an existential crisis. It's a really straightforward game. So there's this one kid named Matthew. He used to get mail from his mom. She wrote to him literally every day. He was 8 years old. It was his first time away from home at sleepaway camp. And I was like, let's fucking do Matthew. Let's give Matthew an existential crisis. And so we just stopped giving him the mail that came in every day from his mom. And then he would kind of look sad on mail day, and it would like each day at mail time. And it was like 2 days went by, and he was like starting to get really upset. And so once he started commenting on it, we started dropping hints that maybe his mother had decided that she didn't love him anymore. And we suggested this because he didn't write back, but he's fucking 8. Like 8-year-olds don't write to their mothers. 8-year-olds get letters from their parents, and they're like, yay. And that went on for like 3 or 4 days. And then finally we found him trying to write a letter to his mother because we had convinced him that this is what he had to do, because otherwise his mother wouldn't love him. Clearly, she would just decide one day. And we were like, yeah, no, we'll totally send this letter for you. Not a problem. And then we just didn't send it. And we waited for a while, and then we requested return to sender. I mean, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But requested return to sender in like Sharpie on the envelope, and just handed it back to him. I was like, your mom rejected the letter. She didn't want, but it was like 6 hours later. There was no, he just doesn't understand how mail works. He's a kid. And it was we really kind of deconstructed his brain for a while. And he went through this my parents don't love me. What does life have any meaning if I'm unloved by my parents? He's probably completely traumatized. And if he ever sees this, he'll be like, that was fucking. And then we gave him the mail. But you know, at that point everything was ruined anyways.